Hello, welcome back to my channel. When you're trying to live healthier, it's much better, at least I found it was much better to make your own stuff as much as possible. So when I was trying to figure out how to make pizza, and pizza sauce is such an important component of pizza, I had to figure out how to make homemade pizza sauce. But you know me enough by now to know I really love simple things. So I'm going to teach you how to make the easiest pizza sauce you will ever make. Scratch that. The easiest, most delicious pizza sauce you will ever make in your life. So again, essentially, 2, 3, 4 ingredient recipes, my jam. So let me teach you how to make this very easy tomato pizza sauce. Yes, it's a tomato-based pizza sauce. All right, so ripe tomatoes. For the amount that I'm going to make, I'm going to use 6 tomatoes. Tomato paste and garlic. Those are the things that you really need, but I'm going to add olive oil because it really gives it a nice base and a nice taste. Something really nice happens. So this actually cannot be easier. You want to grate or blend your tomatoes. Also, you can buy the ones in a can, but why would you want to do that when we live in Kenya and we have such wonderful tomatoes at our disposal? So this is all I'm going to do. Cut off the top and cut these in half. So my brother is actually the person who taught me about grating tomatoes. So you just cut off the tip, cut it in half, and then we're going to grate all of them. In fact, let me just start with one and show you how it works, and then after that, but it's really easy. Let me show you how it works. I'm going to do just one, and then the rest I'm going to do off camera. So you want to grate it down completely to the skin. That way you don't waste anything. If you want to, you can put your tomatoes in your blender, but make sure that you remove the peel first, because the blender is still going to leave a lot of the peel there, unless you have a food processor. If you have a food processor, then maybe it'll break down everything, but you want to do this as much as possible without the peel on, so that you can come out with something like this. Very smooth tomato that we're now going to put in a container and then mix all the things together. This is a complete no-cook pizza sauce. It's so easy to make. You just have to put some ingredients together. So let me put these tomatoes into a bowl, and then I'll show you what the other ingredients are. I have my fresh tomatoes in a bowl. So nice and fresh. Oh, make sure you use really ripe ones also, because you want them to break apart and you don't want them firm. You're trying to make a sauce, so you don't want anything that's going to be too much of a bite. So you want to make sure they're really ripe. The next thing that you're going to do is add a tablespoon of tomato paste. I don't know what I was going to say. I was not going to say tomato paste. A tablespoon of tomato paste. And about a teaspoon of garlic. In fact, this might be a little too much. Please also make sure, there's nothing in here that you can't eat, so make sure you also taste as you go along. So garlic. And because I am a fan of olive oil, I'm just going to drizzle a very small amount of olive oil in there. And that's it. Imagine you mix this thing, and imagine you'll have a pizza sauce. I'm not even joking. Granted, it may not taste like the one that comes from the what is it called, from the bowl, what's the thing called, from the supermarket, from a can or a glass jar. However, those things have so much added sugar, so many added preservatives, such coloring, such flavoring. You don't want that. You want like really nice natural stuff. And it's really nice to know also what is going into your sauces, because that way you can control what you eat, which is very important. And it starts to turn darker. And now this becomes your sauce base. You can now add anything you want here. I really like to add oregano to this because it makes it taste so good and so Italian and so pizza-like. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go and find the oregano and add that here. Some salt, some pepper to taste, and then you're done. The base of tomatoes, tomato paste, and garlic and olive oil, open brackets, optional, close brackets, is in here already. Like I said, oregano, I'm really a fan. I really love what it tastes like. And especially when you're making pizza, oregano is really what, my sister taught me that, oregano is really what makes it taste very pizza-like. You know what I mean? So, mix that in. And now from here, you can taste and decide what you want. Sometimes people add sugar. I'm not going to add sugar to this thing. obviously, for obvious reasons. We're trying to be healthy. I'm not going to do any extra sugar that is not necessary. So that's it. Can you imagine that's actually it? Olive oil, again, like I said, is completely optional. Now from here, you just want to taste it and make sure that it's for you and is what you want, which I'm just going to do with this spoon. That's actually delicious, my goodness. And the oregano has already brought me memories and feelings of pizza. I will actually add just a little bit of salt to it, and then that's it. Now, the longer you leave this to sit before you put it on your pizza, the better it will be. The flavors will start to combine, everything will start to get better. It gets really, really yummy the longer you leave it in. Also, these are fresh tomatoes, so this is not going to last many days. 2 days maximum. You need to use this within 2 days maximum, but you can't store it in the fridge. So I'm going to show you what I do when I'm storing mine, and then you guys can also let me know what kind of things you would add to your pizza sauce to make it feel a little more like pizza sauce. Let me know in the comments below. What else would you have put in here, because this is my really simple basic one. So let me show you how I usually store them, and then we can now figure out how to do a pizza. That's going to be the next video, I think. Maybe, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Pizza is going to be there, coming up very soon, because what's the point of learning how to make pizza sauce if you're not going to have pizza? So you want to take your nice basic simple sauce. You can actually just store it like this, cover it up, airtight, always better. So cover it up, and then you can store it in the fridge and leave it before you use it on your pizza. So if you want to store it for a little longer, this is what I do. I have these jars. Now, when you buy anything, when you buy mayonnaise, when you buy some types of mustard, so many things are bought in jars like this. So I like to remove the label and keep them, because they come in handy for the sauces that I make. So all you have to do is transfer this. That is it. Here in the jar. That's it. Homemade pizza sauce. Cover it up. Put it in your fridge. Leave it for, like I said, a maximum of 2 days. These are fresh ingredients. So 2 days, please. Don't try to poison yourself by using this like a week in. Don't do that. The thing is, when you use it in when you grate your tomatoes, it'll be a little chunkier than if you use it in the blender. I don't mind the chunky. I think it's better. It gives some character to the sauce. But that is actually it. Homemade pizza sauce, 5 minutes. I don't even think it took me 5 minutes. In fact, the time that I've spent talking is more than the time that I've spent actually making this thing. So please make your own homemade pizza sauce if you want to have a pizza. Remember, you are what you eat, so please eat well and join me in the future so that I can continue to show you how to have your cake and eat it.